Hello. So I'm Tabby Pickett with the Arkansas Digital Software for the Arts 2023. How you guys doing? Are you taking care of yourselves? Are you taking care of each other? Are ya? Good deal. That's what I want to hear. Okay. So tonight is a little different. So I have this guest. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to spoil it. But I want you guys to tune in. Yes, black people play tennis and we play it well. Everyone's not a Serena, but we play tennis well. So, have you guys ever met Mr. Tennis? Right, so Chris Simmons is my guest tonight. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. I also wanted to say thank you so much for liking and sharing the video. Look at God. Right. So, thanks for cutting me on and vibing to me tonight. And, bye, everyone. Wow. 18. Very nice. So this is the tournament you was telling me about?
Yeah, that's at the regional. They did an interview with us at China 11 downtown, Mary Dunleavy. And then Governor Asa Hutchinson invited us to come to state capitol. And we stayed down there about 3 hours. He said, y'all stay in my office as long as you want to.
I heard that.
So, yeah. We down there with the governor.
So that was year 1, year 2. The third year, she went back and racked up everything.
Yes, the third year she went back and racked up everything. And then she got to be ranked #1 in the South. Only player in the state of Arkansas ever been ranked #1 in the South. She was, yes.
An 8-year-old.
At 10, she was 10.
Wow.
Yeah, #1 in the South.
Very
and
impressive.
What we had to do was this here. We had to move her from the 10s to the 12s and the 14s.
At 10?
Because they stopped making the tournament. Players stopped entering the tournaments because they was playing for second place.
Gotcha.
Because she was going to win every week. So we had to move her up to the 12s and the 14s, and guess what happened?
She whooped them too?
She still whooped them. They did a tennis profile on me at my job here.
Okay.
I wrote about this. I think that was, I don't know what year that was. I think Emory was 6, so that was 11 years ago.
Wow.
At Falcon Jet. See, they put us on the cover of the newsletter last year.
I see you.
Yeah. Oh, they crazy about it. They crazy about me down there. They crazy about me.
That's awesome. Tennis definitely opened doors.
Yes. I wrote about my daughter before she even got there. To my delight, my daughter Emory, who will be 6 years old soon, is already playing tennis and shows great promise. That means I have many years of hard work and fun to experience with her. Yeah, she went right on and did it. She did.
You spoke it in existence?
Yes, I did. Yes, ma'am. I did. That's in 2011. Yeah, that's when I got my accreditation in 2004. Out there. I got my son and I out here working out. Elliot. He was the #1 open player in the men's in the state. They took the money out the tournament. No, open is pro. So they supposed to play. They supposed to pay for men's open tennis.
Yeah.
They pay you money, at least in the $300.
Mm-hmm.
He won so much.
They took the money out of it.
Took the money out. Give you a $25 gift certificate for winning. You get a trophy and $25 gift certificate.
That ain't hitting on nothing. What you say? You could have stayed at home.
Yeah. And go Emory. She got the Rising Star Award, my daughter, right there. That was in 2016. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful shirt. Tell me about it.
Small is the new big tennis. Came up with that name 3 years ago. My wife and I was looking for a name for our business. So I was looking, I said, golly, everyone is trying to be big at something, big at something. You have unproven people trying to be big.
It's trending.
Trying to be big. They trying to be big. I say, hold up. We're not trying to be big. We're small. We're big at what we do.
Yeah.
So that's how the name small is the new big.
Yes.
And we're still small, but we do big things.
Come on now.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So small is the new big.
Yes.
So when you look at us, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at small people doing big things.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you so much for
Small is the
sharing.
new big.
Now, how can I get one of those t-shirts?
Hey, guess what? Now, this campus Baseline Tennis Center, the t-shirts are coming. Because when I go to Pine Bluff, then that's when the small is the new big gonna come out with my banner and everything.
Just keep me
So
posted.
you definitely will get a shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can't leave you out, Miss
Okay.
Tabby.
That's
Cool. You're all over America. You're from ocean to ocean, border to border.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey there, so I'm Tabby Pickett with the Arkansas Digital Cipher for the Arts. Today my guest is, they call him Mr. Tennis. Hey, how you doing, Coach Simmons?
I'm doing wonderful today. I sure
Awesome.
am.
Awesome. So I'm on your turf. I'm on your turf. Tell
Yes,
me about this.
Yes, you are. You're up here at Baseline Tennis Center. We're located on 3924 East Baseline in the beautiful city of Little Rock, Arkansas. This is our 18th year here at Baseline Tennis Center.
What age groups do you teach?
Well, normally we try to start as young as possible, but a lot of times the kids they don't understand the tennis language.
Got you.
So I would rather start them right at kindergarten, K5 kindergarten.
Got you.
Yes, and try to get them adapted to the equipment. That's number one.
Got you.
Rule of thumb.
So we've been here 18 years. How long you been in this game?
I've been this is my 26th year in the game.
Come
Yes,
on now. That's
yes.
awesome.
Yes, it is. 26 years. I have a son that's 37, so he started when he was 11. That's late for a tennis player.
Wow.
The guys that he was playing against in his age division, they were the same age, but they had about 6 years experience on him.
Wow. So they've been at it since 5.
Oh, they beat him out. They beat him up. I mean, we had some growing pains. We did. I mean, it was brand new to us too. We don't have this in our DNA. No one taught me this, and everything that we've had to do in tennis, it was divine orchestrated. It was.
That's awesome. So they call you Mr. Tennis. Tell me how you got that name.
Well, you know, that comes from the professional sportscasters downtown at China 7, starting with the late Paul Eels. He did an interview with my son and I right before he passed. That's the name that they started calling me, so Steve has carried it on ever since then, and that's what we do. My family is the tennis family, and that's just something that they nicknamed me that. I wouldn't dare call myself that because that's saying a whole lot. And for them to do that, that's a lot of respect. That's enormous.
That's awesome. And I just love how humble you are. I love how humble you are. And not only that, this program that you provide for the youth, I believe that the youth is the future. And I appreciate you for investing into their future in this manner. How can parents get in contact with you to sign their children up for tennis?
Well, they can look on my website, or they can call my phone number at 501-837-3227. I should have a banner out front. My email is my name, Kref Simmons, at iCloud.com.
That's awesome. So what gems would you like to share with the youth? What could you tell the youth today?
Well, I nicknamed the tennis racket as the master key.
Wow.
So I would like for the kids to get comfortable with using a master key. A master key is an object that primarily unlocks any doors.
Right.
So I use the tennis racket as a master key because it can get you behind any door that you want to go through in life. It can get you on the other side in another room with probably a gentleman or a lady that once played this sport.
Right.
Versus if you go in there on your own significance, you wouldn't get recognized.
Right.
But if you went in with the master key, the tennis racket, they would recognize you because once upon a time they played this sport.
Right.
And this sport is offered to everyone. This is a global sport. It's universal. When you look at the spectrum of it, you probably won't see many African Americans, as they want to call us. I just say black players. But there are so many out there. They're just not on the big stage.
Gotcha.
They are out there.
So it's a lot of them that look like
Oh
us.
my goodness, you have 102 HBCU schools, so guess what? You should have some black players on every one of those schools.
Wow.
Yes, they are. And the black players that's at the Power 5 colleges, the big schools, well, guess what? They probably grew up from toddlers playing this sport. And their parents probably have the economic background where they can make this affordable for them to go to academies and stay down there.
Wow.
Versus coming from the community that I come from, my parents aren't funded like that.
Right.
You know, my parents are living on a tight budget.
Right.
So my players, no. I would like to get my players in school free. That's my goal.
Right.
To get them someone's collegiate institution free
Right.
through tennis.
Right.
And then they can become whatever affiliate they would like to become in life.
Yeah.
Whatever professional they want to be, whatever profession they choose to pursue, I would like for my kids to get at a shot instead of trying to go to the U.S. Open or Wimbledon or the French, which is going on right now as we speak, or the Australian Open. You know, that's a long journey. But through this sport here, there are so many avenues that you can pursue with this here.
I agree. So we had the tournaments this week. We have the finals this weekend, correct?
Yes, we do at the Little Rock Open, a Challenger 80 tournament.
Wow.
And that's that might be a level down from the ATP, the big circuit. It is.
Okay. So how long does one of those type of things last? Like, I was a vendor out there. Thank you so much for believing in Tabby's.
Yes,
we were
ma'am.
out there from Sunday until Tuesday. How long does a tournament or finals normally last?
Well, that tournament there started out with the wild card event. That's where a lot of the local players and the collegiate players that's trying to make it to the big show, they participated in that. And I believe maybe the champion in that event got a wild card entry into the qualifying tournament. And I believe they took 6 guys from the qualifying tournament and added them to 26 guys that was already in the main draw. So they gave you a draw of 32 players.
Got you. So let me ask you a dumb question. Are all of these players Arkansans?
No, none of them are.
Right. So that's what I was going to
Only in the wild card tournament where there are Arkansan players.
Wow.
When you get to the qualifying tournament, now you're talking about universal players now.
All over the world.
All over the world,
'Cause I
yes,
met people
global.
from Russia, China.
Over the whole
Ukraine.
planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was this weekend.
And then once you get to the main draw, out of the 32 players, you may have maybe a dozen from America.
But these are the best of the best.
This the best of the best. These guys here just one swing of the racket away from being in the U.S. Open or Wimbledon or French.
How proud does that make you?
For me to be involved with that and for me to go up there and watch tennis and look at the magnitude and the hard working that these guys put in it, hey man, that is so enormous to me. But see, I have a son and a daughter that has played junior tennis and semi-pro tennis on a high level. My son played semi-pro tennis on a high level.
That's awesome.
And he played it was the Bolo Bash when he played in this tournament a few years ago. And he was in there right there with those guys. He wasn't neck and neck, but he was in the vehicle.
What'd you say? He wasn't driving?
No, he wasn't driving, but he was in the vehicle.
That's awesome.
He got picked up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Very proud father. So you said you have a daughter that.
My daughter is an upcoming senior at Parkview. She's a 3-time runner-up state champion.
Wow.
She's a conference champion 3 times. She's been all over the junior circuit throughout America. Her resume is thick as train smoke, I would say. Yes, she's been all over. She'll go to school free on a tennis scholarship.
Come on now.
Yeah, she has several scholarship offers. You know, and it's so amazing when you can choose where you want to go instead of the school choosing you to come.
Come on now, we got options.
You can turn them down if you want to.
That's awesome.
And I have coaches calling me all the time inquiring about my daughter, Emery Simmons.
Come on.
And I tell them set a visit up, and if we get a chance, we'll come see you.
That part.
Yes.
One more time. Tell them where we can meet you at.
So you can meet me right here at Baseline Tennis Center, 3924 East Baseline in the beautiful city of Little Rock, Arkansas. Hey, if you want to become a better person, a better you, come on down to Baseline Tennis Center, get with Coach Cref Simmons, and guess what you can become? You'll become a better husband, a better grandfather, a better father, a better uncle. But first, you have to come down here to the Baseline Tennis Center and get with Coach Cref Simmons.
Much for your time. Is there anything else you would like to share with me before I get you up out of here today?
Yes, there's so much. I can, when it comes to the sport of tennis, I can go all day. These guys around town, come from these more spacious facilities. They have different sponsorship. I'm feeding my kids an opportunity to become a better citizen in the United States of America. Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm teaching them how to fish. Versus the other kids, they already have the pond already in the yard. So those coaches are getting ready-made players. My parents are on a tight budget.
Right.
And I have a lot of single-parent households also. So I can't do that. A parent with 3 or 4 kids, no, she make them only put 1 kid in the camp.
Right.
And then you have to take lessons. The equipment costs money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go to Walmart and get that racket there and think you go learn how to play this game, because it can get you started, but the longevity of it ain't going to last, because that equipment is not built for that.
Right.
You have to get the real equipment.
Right.
And then you have to be in the know with the people that can help you kind of like cut the costs on your equipment so you can afford it.
Right.
But tennis is a beautiful sport. When my family and I got in this back in 26 years ago, like I said, this wasn't the dream. What's taking place now with tennis for my family and I, this wasn't on the table. This was nowhere. We didn't get in tennis for these things that take place for us, and for all of these perks and camps to be coming and people getting your dough. Oh, no doubt, God gave me this dream to pursue. He gave me everything that I needed. And the number one thing that I needed myself was patience.
Yeah.
Because there's been many days I sat out here alone with no one coming. I said, Lord, you're gonna send me something. I know you are. So what I had to do was be very diligent and humble and be patient. And use tennis for therapy. Right. See, this therapeutic for me. So once I stayed in the process without altering the process, God did everything else. It was already ordained. Right. We just had to wait for time to go by.
That part.
And then He sent all of it. He sent everything you need. Everything you need. And the only thing I do is ask Him, and He send more.
That's awesome.
But I can't be tight-fisted with what He blessed me with. because he didn't give me that to be like that.
You got to pay it forward.
Hey, I'm gonna have to do more for people than people can ever do for me.
Rockin' Tabitha's Tea. How about that? Hey world, Tabitha's Tea is here. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Much given, much is required.
Absolutely, and I stand on that principle. I do, and I know that God's going to supply all my needs, and whatever I want, He go give me that too.
That part.
But I have to share with what He's given me with my ministry in tennis, and give it to my campers and their parents.
So we save lives with the tennis, right?
Yes, we do. Yeah. We're not trying to go to, like I said, we're not trying to go to the big show. We're going to be in the show. We're not trying to be the show. We're going to have some more teachers, some more plumbers, some more mechanics, some more librarians.
Some more presidents.
Definitely that.
Yeah.
Some more clerks at Kroger's and Walmart and Walgreens. We will have some more doctors, nurses, some preachers. We're going to have, I want my kids to be able to cover the whole spectrum of what it takes to survive in America. That's what I want. And use the master key to unlock that door.
Okay.
You want to be that? Put the master key on that resume of yours. And when they look for your reference, put Coach Simmons' name down as a reference.
Look at God.
And my digits. And once they call me, not only will they give you the job, they're going to give you everything that comes with it.
Come on now.
Because that's the way we're blessed. We're blessed like that. There's no other way. There's no shortcomings. Anything my kids want. Matter of fact, I have a gentleman that played for University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. He just received his master's degree 2 weeks ago. And he was my second college recipient with a full scholarship in tennis.
That's amazing.
And his friend came from here also. He was my first recipient. They're a year apart. I think they're 24 and 23 years old. They UAPB, full tennis scholarships. I have a young lady just completed her freshman year at Grambling State University, full tennis scholarships. I have two ladies down at Tuskegee in Alabama just completed their first freshman year, full tennis scholarships. They came through my my journey.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my facility here. So, long as I have that type of authority and that type of calling on me, the only thing I do is just keep planting seeds, keep watering the seeds, and keep nourishing the people that come across my path.
Come on now.
And give them some tough love. I let them know that, hey, now, it's not going to be that way. I let them know that, say, hey, when you jump out there, you're going to be the only one that look like you now. So guess what? You're going to have to be fully covered.
Yep.
You can't go out there with liability alone. You're going to have full coverage. Because liability don't cover you.
Yep.
It cover them.
That's it.
You go out there with full coverage, you're going to be okay.
Because you the asset and not the liability.
Absolutely. And then you know how to conduct yourself, and the only thing you have to do is look back and bring the next one up to where you are.
That part.
And that's what this is about. That's what this is about.
This is beautiful.
We're not using this to try to be all. That's additional. They give you the scholarships for the skill. They don't give you scholarships for winning tournaments. You can win all the tournaments in the world and probably won't even get a scholarship. Or you can get the skill, meet the right institution and right coach, and guess what he's going to do?
Open them doors.
That's what he's going to do. And then if you say you came from Baseline Tennis Center, guess what? He know that you're tight. He know your game tight then. Because he know what we've created up here. We have a standard, and he know who created us. Absolutely.
Coach Simmons, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
Get
welcome.
your beautiful court here. I'm talking about the best shade in the house.
100% every day at 4 o'clock, right here. And some of these banners been up here for at least 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. They're weatherproof. Some of them are. And you know, I've spent way more out of my pocket than I ever get back. I don't look for getting anything back. What I want to do is continue to plant seeds. That's the only thing I want. Plant seeds and come back and water them again, but plant them in good soil so they can grow.
Amen.
They can mature. Like I say, I'm 10, 15, 20 years older than a lot of these coaches. They've been in tennis longer than me, but it's the same thing. 6-letter word, spelling the same.
Yeah.
You know.
Like you say, it ain't rocket science.
No, it's not.
It's just tennis.
It's just tennis. You know. Once you get this skill down pat, you can do any of the other sports. See, the other athletes can't do this one, but you can do theirs.
So hold on, you have to focus that much with tennis?
Absolutely, because tennis is like dealing with a lot of angles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's like geometry
and you your own
trig.
boss out there.
Oh yeah, you your own boss out here. You call all the shots. You make all the decisions. This rectangular island out here is no joke. You make all the decisions out here. You call all the shots, you press all the buttons. You can be out here for 15 minutes or you can be out here for 3 hours. It's all up to you.
The same game, 3 hours?
Yes. Yes, you can. Yes. It can go that long. It can go that long.
What was the longest game that you've been in?
The longest one that me personally have been in? Not very long. Not very long. Maybe an hour. My son played a 3 hour and 45-minute match once.
Wow.
That's the longest one I've seen with my naked eyes.
Gotcha.
And he was down. He lost the first set 6-0, and he was down 5-0, love 40, and that guy needed 1 point. My son come all the way back and won about 12, 13 games in a row and beat that guy. And we ain't never seen him again.
Shut him down.
Shut him down. Sure did. I've never seen that happen in the history of tennis. Never. I know it has happened before. That guy needed 1 point. My son won that, come all the way back, won 13, 14 games in a row. Beat that guy. Sure did. At Otter Creek Country Club.
Shut him down.
Shut him down. So the best male tennis player that I've seen is Elliot Andre Simmons. The best female player I've seen, Emery Bell Simmons. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If I'd have had this tea when I was playing, that match would have been a little longer than an hour. That's delicious.
To God be the
Golly.
glory. Thank you so much.
Man.
That's the cucumber lemon lime.
Oh my goodness. Dang. That's incredible.
Look at God.
It is.
And I'm so glad that you like the cranberry lemon lime.
Yes. That's incredible now.
Thank you so much. Sir, you got it.
Yes. I'm by y'all.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for doing the interview. You know, Steve Sullivan has been here, up here with us, I think 11 times.
11?
11 times he's done an interview up here. Well, he did one in Pine Bluff for me too. See, once my camp in here, I'm going to Pine Bluff June the 19th to June the 30th and do a 2-week camp down there.
Wow.
Yes.
Talking about getting the word out. That's
yes,
awesome.
and this will be my 3rd summer camp down there.
That was my next question. How long you been in Pine Bluff?
Yes, this will be my 3rd summer camp. I've done 2 spring break camps the last couple of years. This will be my 3rd summer camp.
That's remarkable.
And the turnout down there is enormous. They love me down there and I love them.
Awesome. Thank God for Pine Bluff.
Yeah, Pine Bluff is coming back. I just want to be around to see it happen.
It's coming.
Yes, it's coming. Sure is.
Thank you again.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.